So this is a Bible verse I live and die by as someone who truly knows God. But at Daniel 11:32 King James Version, and Daniel 11:32 King James Version, and such as do wickedly against the covenant shall be corrupt by flatteries, but the people that do know their God shall be strong and do exploits. Do you want to know something? I met with CIA Director Mike Pompeo down in Topeka, Kansas, outside the Howard Johnson Hotel I was staying at by the highway and the Walmart. Yeah, his favorite country music stations are 94.5 Big Country and 106.9 Classic Country. Yeah, um, he uh, he wanted to check up on me because I was performing all these exploits, and they were totally unrelated to Princess Mingze. This was like late June, early July. This was on the vacation right before I messaged her. And Mike Pompeo and I, we hung out for a bit. His truck was broken down. Like, his truck was broken down. He wanted to see. I wanted to see my character. And I immediately said, "Oh," to him. I was talking for a little bit. I knew who he was. I recognized him. And I said, "Oh, well, there's a Walmart over there. I'm gonna go over there." I was gonna go get spark plugs. I didn't tell him that though. And I went to the Walmart and I tweeted a few things to let him know that, like, I was getting him his spark plugs at the CIA. And I was like, "Oh, what if Goof Troop ran America?" Because I was referring to myself as Goof Troop because I was doing all these exploits to, like, benefit my country, the United States of America. And I had filled out an application for the Central Intelligence Agency. Anyway, I was coming back and he was like on a walkie-talkie in his car. And he's like, "He really said that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he really said that. He recognized you." That's what the guy said on the radio. And I walked up to him. I was listening to the whole thing. Like, I have like super, super, super good eyes, super good hearing. And I just played dumb the whole time like I always do. I played real dumb. And I walked up to him and I'm like, "Here, man, I got your spark plugs." And he's like, "Okay, thanks." And he started up his truck and country music was playing. It was 94.5 Big Country. That was the station playing. And I know he's an older guy, so he probably listens to 106.9 down in Topeka, Kansas. Topeka. We're down in Topeka, that's right. I was down there on vacation with my mother's family. I say all this as his State Department activist of 2017 to 2020. Yep, I've taken down terrorists and I've trained Hong Kong protesters, man. Yep, I've done it all. All those exploits, man. Those exploits, man. And the whole time, in 2017, I went on a date with my ex-girlfriend, Princess Mingze, and no one knew about that. Unless it was Denny, because I never mentioned anything about that girl till, like, I don't know, summer 2022 is when I started talking about Princess Mingze, because a rival faction of the deep state that I was trying to purge, they went after me. They tried to kill me and Assange me 30 times. Yeah, that's real. Now, you can't see the top portion, but the top portion was how I was like running the QAnon movement. Oh, QAnon had ties to Israel, had Israeli ties, and it's a picture of me. And the guy made like a 10-minute long video exposing me as like the actual guy running Q. And then, like, I was also the general secretary of the Bernie Kratz organization. I do a lot of exploits on social media and in real life. I'm not willing to talk about the stuff in real life. But, like, the social media exploits, they're great. They're absolutely phenomenal. I made Trump president. See, I was running over 120 social media platforms on Facebook worth 1 million views a week. And they were all left-wing, super popular. They call me Chairman Zen. And Zen von Nile, Xenon of QAnon, Zen, the Z in Xenon stands for Zenanon, or derogatorily referred to as Zionanon. And when I ran Bernie Kratz, people who didn't like me, who were establishment libs, they called me Bernie Rats because they knew I was betraying Hillary Clinton. And I endorsed Dr. Jill Stein on all 120 of those social media platforms, and I made Trump president by dividing and conquering the left. I almost ended up in the Twitter files after I helped Ghislaine Maxwell during her trial to shut up the Twitter outrage mob. I shut down all the journalists looking into her that were saying real bad things. And that was so she could cooperate more easily with the FBI and not be assassinated. So I saved Ghislaine Maxwell's life, but I didn't save Jeffrey. I thought Jeffrey would have been fine. But, like, bro, when he died, I'm kind of happy about that. Yeah, man, I'm not, like, pro any of these people. No, I'm using them. I'm using them because I got a bunch of blackmail from Ghislaine Maxwell's trial. Because the next day, Les Wexner, Jeffrey Epstein's boss and Ghislaine Maxwell's boss, offered me a job at Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works, which I declined because I had moved out of Columbus. But yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell trial tracker, all of them. I shut them all down. And I helped Ghislaine Maxwell during her trial. That's an exploit. Oh, this girl, this is my partner in crime. Yeah, this is my partner in crime. This is how China got the UFO technology. I gave it to her. I opened up my computer with CIA files on it, and I gave all that shit, all the UFO stuff to her. And like, they don't know nothing about that, or else I'd be dead right now. But if the UFO that flew over those 3 UFOs that flew over our country in February 2023, those were because I gave the UFO technology to China through Princess Xi Mingze's body double in 2017 on our date. I wanted to marry Emily Chen, but like if I was gonna get threatened by a fucking Catholic with like they were gonna a Catholic for the Democrat Party who was gonna like threaten to murder me and frame my death as a suicide or an accident, and there's nothing I can really say for backup to anyone else. I'm doing this alone. Then, yeah, I'm going to give China all the UFO technology that was on my computer and everything else that I had that was blueprints and military technology related. And fuck the Democrat Party, fuck the Catholic Church. He threatened me in the name of the Democrat Party, and I just made Trump president. So, I mean, like, one word to Hillary about me making Trump president out of this conversation, Denny finds out, I'm a dead man. So that's why I said no to Princess Xi Mingze. Now, this is the reality we live in because I was threatened. This is Emily Chen and her husband. This guy was freshly divorced when they got married, and she was 3 months pregnant. You can thank Denny Saunders. Denny Saunders made Princess Xi Mingze or Emily Chen the biggest humiliation of all time to President Xi, who's my boss, because I don't really work for the CIA. I'm a State Department activist. My job is inherently diplomatic, okay? And I love President Xi like he was my own flesh and blood father, and I would love to spend time with him in Zhongnanhai. Is Xi Jinping's daughter, Xi Mingze, really exposed? According to the internet, Xi Mingze Fengxi's married and has been pregnant for 3 months. He is a scumbag. Xi Jinping received a report from the Central Security Bureau. 20 fierce battles have begun. Xi Jinping has been exposed to Zhang Zhang. You die and will live in Zhongnanhai. Yeah, man, like, honestly, I would have never done that shit. I made Xi Mingze sleep on the floor, actually. Because I'm a respectful boyfriend. I knew who she was, and I never said anything for like 14 years until after I was traumatized, which President Xi came and sent the body doubles to help me. Now, honestly, she's been totally deflowered and humiliated, and that guy's like what, 14 years older than her? He's 12 years older than me. He's going to be like 45 this year, and she's like 31. And man, that's so shameful to me. That's such a dishonor to me. Like, I'm this girl's biggest inspiration. She calls herself Catholic, and she gets knocked up before marriage. It's because they were in Chicago, and she kept thinking about me in Chicago. That's the only reason why President Xi, and I'm really sorry, but it's your true son of heaven, Aaron Ziegler, and I love you, President Xi. Now, if your daughter and I can't be together, because she got sacrificed like the lamb she was by that guy. That guy is a fucking wolf and a scumbag. And me, I like to present myself as such so people don't fuck with me and don't fuck with you, President Xi, and don't fuck with her. And that guy, I mean, honestly, she's been deflowered. And like, honestly, I used to think she was like the mother of the second coming of Jesus Christ, like constantly thought that. Well, even while I dated her, and I was going to be with her at some other point later in life. But President Xi, if she can't be my wife, can you like be my best friend, President Xi? Please, that guy deflowered her. She's kind of like, did she give birth to that kid? She did probably. She got married because she's Catholic. But President Xi, can I work for you? If like I can't ever be with your daughter, can I just work for you? I'm a member of the American Communist Party. Like, I'm a communist, and I want to work for you, President Xi. I want to work for you, and I'm okay with everything you do to the United States. I think nothing that you do personally. And President Xi, I love you like my best friend, my comrade, my flesh and blood father. I love you, Mr. President, His Excellency, Baba Xi Jinping. I really do love and respect you.